Hello, cyber world, and welcome to another edition of The Post, a original show created by and for the Facebook universe. Here at The Post, we believe, why write it when you can create long, sophisticated weekly segments that only last about 10 minutes or so? Right. So, this week's top story is Dutton Farm's 2013 honey harvest. Let us watch and learn as we take a look into the world of the deliciousness that is honey and how no one is ever offended when they find out where it comes from.
What up, everybody? What up? What's good? The honeybees are here straight from the hood. We only roll in two colors, yellow and black, and we been getting no respect, and it's getting kinda whack, y'all. Do you know what would happen if we just up and went? You'd be fooled by the facts if you knew just what it meant, y'all. No more sweets, ice cream, and no more honey, no more veggies and fruit, nah, that just ain't funny. Let's get the word up and work it out. This mood right here is what it's all about. Shake your fingers, bend your knees, and get down real low and do the honeybee. Do the honeybee, do the honeybee, come on. Do the honeybee, do the honeybee, come on. Do the honeybee, do the honeybee, come on. Do the honeybee, do the honeybee. Shake your stingers and do the honeybee. Shake your stingers and do the honeybee. Get down real low and do the honeybee. Get down real low and do the honeybee. Where people just take a minute and think of where we'd be now. Living without the labor, that's because there's no money here now. They buzz and they go all day while we be chilling away, just eating PB and
Into
J.
this go, we got 4 years till we die. Einstein said that, and he's a pretty clever guy. It's just not our style to go without a fight. We gotta make it right before the beats take flight.
Let's get the word up and work it out. This move right here is what it's all about. Shake your fingers, bend your knees, and get down real low and do the honeybee. Do the honeybee, do the honeybee, come on. Do the honeybee, do the honeybee, come on. Do the honeybee, do the honeybee, come on. Do the honeybee, do the honeybee. Shake your stingers and do the honeybee. Shake your stingers and do the honeybee. Get down real low and do the honeybee. Get down real low and do the honeybee. Where the honeybees at? Where my bees at? Where the honeybees at? Where my bees at?
Inner cover. Just hold it together. That was your house. What we have to do is get these bees out of here. Drive them down. Sounds like there's a lot of bees in there.
Does sound like a lot of bees in there.
On the sides, got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
These are heavy.
Yes, they are. They probably weigh about 4 or 5 pounds apiece.
And there's 32 of these frames?
Correct. Got it? What we're going to do now is we're going to remove this.
Oh, wow.
It's loaded with bees. And this stuff I'm scraping off of here, this is called propolis. Bees manufacture this from the sap of trees. And what they're doing is they're sealing any gaps. Bees like dark, safety, and no gaps. All right. Let's see if that calms them down a little bit. It's supposed to. Don't think it worked. All right.
They might need some a luau music to go with the mojitos.
That might be. So you can see one side is capped, the other side is uncapped. The rule of thumb is that if you can take this and turn it like that, and no honey drips out, here you can harvest it. But you can see right down in there, that's called bridge comb. So the bees like to continue building comb even in between the hives and in between the supers. And that's what comes out of it. This is full.
And the other
this
heavy
thing
one?
probably weighs, you tell me.
Wow.
Again, we got one of those
Oh, yeah.
conditions here, Jeff. You can see it. This is all capped, or almost all capped. This one is not.
Wow.
Got it?
Yeah.
Now it's time to take this one off. That one's ready to be bagged, right?
Thank
Hold
you.
up,
Okay.
Big.
Bees love me.
Bees love me. Bees love you. I love that. One of those things that I've had since I've been beekeeping came through the glove. So, you know, it's like a bit of a reminder that it's a help, but it's not perfect. This orients the bees, and the bees seek shelter. And what they'll do is they'll go to their honey stores and start eating the honey, as if they're going to have to take off. Fight or flight type thing.
Wow. They're building them out of the frames.
Yep, that's what they call bridge comb.
Jeez.
Yep,
They're working on them as we speak.
yep. Yep,
So cool. What do they make the comb out of?
wax. They manufacture the wax in their body. So again, you can see how sticky this propolis is. It's almost
Yeah.
like super glue.
Just spray them with that honey stuff?
No, I'd like to see how far we can get without going mojito.
They're still working. We don't want them tipsy on the job.
I'm a bee in a beer. I don't know how I got here. I'm a bee in a beer. And I think I'm just...
Now you open up the frame.
The singing beekeeper.
Maxwell House can.
Oh, good endorsement for Maxwell.
Please.
Oh, behind you?
Come now, come now, come now.
Thanks, Brian.
Hey, bitches. Then go here.
Okay, we need a group shot.
Smile, bitches.
You're a tiger. Roar, tiger.
Work those stripes. Hard work I've done in a while.
You're a little agitated. Thank you.
It's interesting to see how they build out the frames and how the honey is coated and prepared for harvesting.
There we go.
What are you going to do with your first batch of honey?
That's a good question. I think I'm going for a peanut butter honey sandwich, as
Ooh.
simple and plain as that sounds.
One of my favorites.
This is Brian McElhaney, your photographer for the day. No, on the other side, Carol.
This
Hi, how you doing? Your videographer is Jeff.
Jeffrey.
Hello, Jeff.
Brian and Jeff.
Brian and Jeff. Oh, these are Italian bees.
Oh, you were peeing at that. Dog bed.
Cedar shavings.
And what is that for?
You put it in the smoker, which has like this low heat quality to it, and you puff it up with the billows, and you produce your smoke. And that's what kind of sedates the bees.
Oh,
That's
That is a drone.
That's the male bee.
It's the male bee. They have no stinger. They're bigger. They have larger eyes.
Do they have any benefit to the hive?
Yeah.
They screw.
Not in the hive. The spring is best because that's when the new queens emerge, when they do.
So
Okay.
if you're at this point in your season and you have drone, you have to be concerned whether you have a queen because the bees will produce just drone. They don't
Okay.
have a queen.
Okay.
The worker bees. We were talking about a drone. If somebody refers to you as a drone, it's not a nice thing because a drone in a beehive, it's a male. Very few of them within the hive itself, and they don't go out and forage and bring food back. All they do is eat, bully the females.
Okay, this is the first one we're starting. I'm going to break the caps with...
Content of honey.
How does it do that?
We had some of that too.
Take a little of the honey, spread it on that glass, mush it down. Yeah, we're at 18.8. Excellent, that's good. It's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's the amount of
So we have low moisture content, which makes for happy honey.
For real?
Well, if it's over 20, it will actually ferment. We'll actually be making.
And what is that? What was it?
18.8.
18.8.
that's good?
Anything below 20 is fine.
And that's good for us.
Yeah, it's great.
What's that?
The moisture content.
Yeah, you want it low.
If it's too high.
If it's low, it'll suffocate forever. If it's high, put it in bottles and sell it quickly and leave camp.
You can't get this honey anywhere. This is special.
This is Dutton Farm honey.
Absolutely.
From my honey.
Well, that was surely sweet. If you're interested in a lot more, look for the Dutton Farm documentary coming soon with deleted footage such as...
Yours is like a biohazard, or it's like an old school beekeeper.
Thank you for your time, Facebookers. I'm One-Eye Willie, and now I'm going to fill a kiddie pool with honey and bathe myself in it. I'll see you in cyberspace.